I am literally 7 chapters away from finishing Roll of the Dice, and I'd like to have this book done and in the hands of my alpha and beta readers. Hi, my name is Dawn Dalton. I am an independent author with a day job, and my book is now 2 months past when I wanted it to be released, and I still have 7 chapters left to do heavy edits and additions to. So it is Friday. I am getting ready to actually leave my job a little bit earlier than normal. I have a 3-day weekend, so I just have to stop at UPS on my way to the library, where I am going to sit until they kick me out, and then I'm going to go to my game tonight. So this weekend I am planning on going to the library as often as possible for as long as possible, because I can't focus at home. And that's because we have a puppy who gets into mischief and constantly pulls my focus or wants to play with me to pull my focus. So I'm gonna go to the library. This weekend's gonna be a little weird and a little hard to get stuff done, but I'm going to try my darndest to get this book finished. So the goals for the weekend, as always, I'm gonna do good, better, best goals. The good goal is to get 3 to 4 chapters edited. These are chapters that need a lot of work before I am finished with them. Some of them literally just have like a paragraph of notes of what's supposed to happen in the chapter. Better goal is for me to get 5 to 6 chapters done. Best goal is to have this book finished so I can swap it over to a PDF and do a final read through before sending it to my alpha reader. The challenges for the weekend are that my husband's going to be gone for parts of it, so I will be with the puppy, which is the impediment to me getting a lot of writing done and a lot of focus work done, because unless she's actively napping, she wants attention. So I'll be sleeping on the futon because he will be coming home super late every night, and she doesn't like sleeping in bed unless he's home. So my goal for the weekend is to, as I leave work today, go to the library. I think the library closes at 5, so I'll only have a couple of hours there. I have my role-playing game tonight, and then tomorrow morning, once I wake up and get moving, go to the library until my husband lets me know that he's leaving. And then Sunday I have to do my miles because I'm training sort of for a marathon. I'm kind of pre-training because I have quite a few months beforehand, so I'm getting myself into a shape where I can start actively running. And then I should get a shower and then go to the library until, again, they kick me out. And then Monday, I'll probably go to a coffee shop if I still need time to edit, because the libraries are going to be closed on Monday. So let's get my packages dropped off and get to the library. Okay, just got done at the library and I managed to complete 2 full chapters. worked on a third chapter, got a little over 1,000 words put into the document before my brain kind of turned to mush and I needed an eye strain break. So I decided to do a little bit of handwriting because there's a chapter that literally has a 2-sentence synopsis of what needs to happen. And I need to be able to get that one completely done before I can move on to the one next to it, because what's missing from the next chapter is what is left over from this chapter. So all in all, not a bad afternoon at the library. I'm really happy that I got 2 and some change chapters done. But now it's time to go get some snacks and dinner and update my character sheet and go to game. Good morning. It's Saturday and everybody's still sleeping. Yesterday was pretty epic. Played with my friends, didn't get home till 1 in the morning. So a little bit of a later start this morning, but not late enough to just immediately go to the library. I've got at least an hour before the library opens for the day. So I figured while the puppy's asleep and the husband's asleep, I could try to get as much done at my desk as humanly possible. So let's get cracking. Just finished at the library. I didn't get much done when I was at home this morning. The puppy woke up fairly quickly after I started working, and so I didn't get very many words. Headed to the library, and just like that, like, I ripped through 2 chapters. I worked on another one where I added like a couple hundred words. I did end up adding over 2,000 words to this document. I'm down to the last 3 chapters that need to be finished, and it feels amazing. So I'm getting ready to head home. Probably gonna pick up food on my way. The hubby is getting ready to head out to go game again, so it's gonna be me and the puppy. So any writing that I do for the rest of the day is probably gonna be in, you know, something else and not this book, just because I won't have the full focus that I can have when obviously I'm at the library. So I'm super happy with how this weekend is turning out. Hopefully I can keep up this momentum. It's Sunday afternoon. I got a really late start to the day because the puppy has not been sleeping the greatest, although she is actually sleeping in the bed until the husband comes home and then abruptly wakes me up so that she can go greet him. So I I didn't actually end up going to the park this morning to go do my laps. Instead, I got on the treadmill for an hour and did a much lower number of miles than I originally planned, but I definitely needed the sleep this morning. It is now like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. My husband is back out gaming. The puppy is with me, and right now she's hanging out upstairs, having just had her dinner and laying in the sun. So I'm gonna try to get some writing done and see if we can get some more words. We only have 3 chapters left until this book is ready for my alpha reader. So I do have tomorrow off from work, just in case I didn't get done this weekend. I'll have to go to a coffee shop though, because the libraries are closed. So let's get to work. Happy Monday. I have the day off of work, so this is the last day of me attempting to get this book finished over a long weekend. Yesterday was not so great. I woke up late, ended up not doing as many miles as I had planned, not going to the park, not going to the library. I did get 1 chapter edited, and that added about 680 words to the document, leaving me with 2 chapters to edit. And I've reached my better goal for the weekend already. So today's a little bit weird. If I leave the house, I have to go to like a coffee shop because the libraries are closed. But I just, like, I want to lock in, and I don't know if I can lock in at a coffee shop. So while the hubby and the puppy are still asleep, I am going to try to get another chapter finished. Hopefully I can get through this book today, but let's do this. I did it. With a couple hours left in the weekend to spare, I managed to finish writing and editing book 3 of The House That Gaming Builds. So now what I get to do is switch it over to a PDF file for my alpha and beta readers and get that all formatted and sent out to my alpha reader. And when she's done with it and we make the necessary edits, send it to my beta readers. But for the rest of the night, I am going to finish my birthday cake ice cream that I bought in hopes that I would finish this book this weekend, and drink my sarsaparilla and play a little Palia. So if you've been enjoying watching me struggle bus through getting my books finished, be sure to feed the algorithm, boop that like button, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye.